this sorter's gonna be 4.5. That's mad. It is.
What are you doing?
Yeah, careful, Bliss. What am I calling about? If they don't let him do it. Fair. Aye. The world's a shit show. Pay the Twitch tax. But yeah. I do try and avoid shit like that, if possible. Why have I got, like, no game sound? Oh, wait, it's because I usually have this YouTube video playing. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't let it slip. No year. But how was everybody's New Year? Did people get drunk? No worries, my love. Did people... No worries, Jake. Take it easy. Thank you for the lurk. Wait, is it not nighttime anymore? What's that? Honestly, Bless, I wish I knew. Didn't do much. Games, some game. That's fair. Is it medication that causes that, Bless, or... like what? Hey, 3 watch streak. Let's go. Getting those brownie points. Okay, so Froster's been busy extending the highway, because we're gonna have that going all the way along to Battle Island. So aye, that's the plan. At least for this bit anyway. But yeah, the start of the stream has been an absolute shit show. Everything just needed updated. But it's not. It's not. Because if we lined it up with that one, not only would it go through like this, it would also go through the temple. Also, this actually touched the back of Froster's base. And he's rearranging it. No worries, dude. But aye. As you can see, Froster's base. Well, I've actually just said I thought he's probably done this deliberately. Yeah. He will have done this deliberately. So yeah, we're going to connect that all the way over to Battle Island. Has he actually finished it? He bloody has. Jeez. How fucking far has he went with it? Jesus, Froster. It's like going out the other end. But yeah, we're gonna have a big bridge going across the border. To be honest, I've just had the thought. I'll try and load up the picture. Because Froster found a very nice reference image that would be really cool to implement at some point. Just try to load it up. Boop. Right, let's open it. I should really put on a toggle for this. But there's this. So effectively, hey Darren, how you doing, bud? Happy New Year. Effectively, we would have the bridge, but then we can have like another bridge above it where we could like walk along it. So, hey Casper, how you doing? It's been short, I'll be honest. It's been short. I will get into that in a little bit. Yeah, today's been a very short day. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. So yeah, we basically have the ice highway, and then the bridge above it, and then we potentially have an aqueduct above it. So, aye. Potentially the plan. Grant, how's yourself? Also happy New Year to you too. I did not bad. Did not bad. It has been an interesting couple of weeks. If yous have missed what's been going on, I went back home to Scotland. Be back. Need to cover. No worries, dude. No worries. Take it easy. I spent, in fact, fuck it, I'll go full screen. I know the bed's a mess, but it's fine. Spent 2.5 weeks in Scotland, went back over for Christmas, birthday, New Year, and that was great. However, upon getting to the airport, we handed over our documents, like our passport, and I've got this other document. I handed that over, and then the guy's like, have you travelled, like, out of Germany since getting this? We're like, yeah. And he was like, well, you shouldn't have, because this is like, this might become invalid. As you can see here, it says you're not allowed to travel. And it's like, huh? We literally came to this airport, flew from this airport and back in October, and no one said anything. He's like, this airport? I was like, yeah. He turned around and was like, well, just, it should be okay, but just in case, like, this might get invalidated. So we're stressing. We're so stressed, but he didn't straight out say it will become invalid. So it was like, right, it'll be fine, right? Got over it, and for the full 2.5 weeks, we stressed and stressed and stressed because there was a chance that I wasn't getting back into the country, and my appointment for my permanent right to stay is next Friday. Not Friday coming, but the Friday after, the 16th. So it's like, we've had to wait 5 months for this appointment. So if it's a case of needing to restart the whole process, that would have been a complete ball ache. Because not only would we have to restart the process, if I had went back home to Scotland, I would have had to wait for my 90-day limit to come back under, because we're currently at like 130-ish days. So I would have had to have waited until pretty much middle of March. But to be safe, just so it doesn't seem suspicious, wait until the end of March, start of April to move back over to Germany to restart the process. But going based off that, if it was another 5 month wait, that would have been September before I get my full right to stay the whole time. Which then also led on to potentially the charity stream having to be shifted around, either pushed back a couple months or done from Germany or something. As well as a whole bunch of other shit. So we've been very stressed. And then on Saturday evening when we went to bed about like 8 o'clock, I think it was. Went to bed about 8, and I honestly got about 5 minutes sleep through the whole night. We were up at 3 a.m. to get our plane. Well, to go to the airport to get our plane. So I got about 5 minutes sleep, and that's not an exaggeration. It was rough. It was awful. I woke up. My priority was Anna get sleep, because if the worst comes to worst and Anna needs to drive back herself, like, she's going to be upset. Being tired does not help. Anna didn't get much sleep either, about 3 hours, but better than 5 minutes. We got up. Didn't have breakfast because just not hungry. I necked a can of Monster because, you know, 5 minutes sleep. We've then got on the bus. Mother came with us, which was nice. Got the bus to the airport. Got to the airport for about 10 to 5, I think it was. Was pretty busy. Kind of expected this time of year. Got through security pretty quickly. Edinburgh's got the new system where you don't need to, like, take anything out your bag. It really does, Darren. It really fucking does. Especially finishing at 10 and back in at 6. Die. Go for security pretty quickly. Got the new system. You didn't need to take liquids out. You can take up to 2 litres of liquid. You don't need to take electronics out. And for the first time in probably about 10 travels, we didn't get any of our bags pulled over, which was nice. Got through, got to the gate. All the toilets were basically shut. Again, probably just nerves. And at this point, like, the nerves are really... I mean, I'm getting nervous now talking about it and getting that kind of shaky again. Hey, but we end up getting to the gate, getting on the plane, and it boarded really quickly. Like, the flight was meant to leave at 6:15 in the morning, and we were on the plane for like 6:45 kind of thing. So, oh, like, cool. This feels weird. This is Ryanair. This feels weird. This never goes this smooth. But lo and behold, it was about 6:30 before we've actually taken off. Thinking about it now, there was probably a reason for that, but we'll get to that shortly. So we were both in row 8, but I was in the middle, Anna was in the middle, which was awkward. And there was another couple on either side of the aisle. We could have asked to swap, but I was nervous as is. And we just kind of zoned out and just done our own thing. I didn't have headphones, so I done that whole flight, no headphones. Now you may be like, oh, you done that whole flight, no headphones. It's only like an hour-long flight. Yeah, usually it's an hour-long flight. However, this flight was closer to 2 hours. Because... let me check for you. 1.21.10. We were in the air for probably about 2 hours. And we were kind of just going in circles. Honestly, Darren, I've had like not many issues. There was that one time with the PS5 that the woman just pissed me off with her attitude. But apart from that, Ryanair's been pretty chill with me. In the air for about 2 hours, and then the captain... I need headphones. I hate kids. The captain at one point during this flight was like, oh, like, just so you know, like, get your seatbelts on, like, the seatbelt sign is on, because we're going to be preparing for landing in about 15 minutes. I was like, cool. And that was about the usual time. And then, like, 20 minutes have went past, 25 minutes, half an hour, and there's, like, still nothing. Then he's like, oh, please observe the seatbelt sign. We'll be landing in about 15 minutes. And I'm like, am I fucking tripping here? What's going on? And then about 15 minutes later, the captain comes back on and he's like, okay, so you guys, some of you may have noticed, we have been circling above Niederrhein, it's the area, for the last half an hour or so, as we've been waiting for weather conditions to improve and the ground staff to improve the landing area. But sadly, due to severe weather, we are not going to be able to land, and therefore we're going to be diverting the flight to Cologne Airport. We're really sorry about the inconvenience, but this is the only way we're going to be able to land. And at that point, I'm just like, for fuck's sake. And my brain went, don't say, could this day get any worse? Because we've still to get through passport control. So I was like, fuck's sake. Right, it is what it is. Cologne's about, I think it's like a 2 to 2.5 hour drive from the airport we were meant to land at. So it's not the worst, but at the same point, our car is at that other airport. So my brain started like racking through like, what could we do, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, we could potentially try that and get someone to pick us up and then take us, like, so many ideas. But thankfully, when we landed, they did tell us, because they kept us on the plane for quite some time once it had landed. They were like, we're going to arrange a coach for you to take you from Cologne Airport to Weeze Airport. That will be about 10:30. So, yeah. Bear in mind, we were meant to land at 10 to 9. So, aye. But they've eventually let us off, gone through passport control, and it was this point, like my nails were completely gone. I just bit through all my nails. The stress was so high, just with this, the nerves. We went to the toilet and kind of like prepped ourselves. Went around to passport control, and like I was visibly shaking it. And Anna, like, I'm usually pretty good at controlling my nerves in situations like that. But Anna even turned around, she was like, you need to breathe. Because if they see you shaking, they're going to suspect something. Like, breathe, kind of thing, and help calm me down. And I done like I'm getting that kind of shaky way just now, talking about it, thinking about it. You know, the more nervous you look, the worse it is, 100%. But that was also in the back of my head as well. It was like, I need to calm down because that, but then that's making me even more nervous. But I've managed to control my breathing. I channeled Docky as opposed to Liam. That was kind of my plan, is just go into entertainer mode. Like, just breathe. It's fine. Pretend this is like the warm-up to the charity stream. It's fine. Got my breathing under control, and I was chill. And we got up to the queue. Handed over the documents and papers, and it was like, hello, kind of thing. And then she scanned Anna's. And then she scanned mine. Like my passport. Presumably seen this guy's at like 100 and fucking X amount of days. She's then scanned my Fiktionsbescheinigung. I think that's what's called. And then she like just folded everything up. Put that inside my passport, and she was like, handed it over. And it was kind of the grab and run almost. And to show how nervous I was, so to say like, have a good day is like, schönen Tag kind of thing. I was that fucking nervous. I went, schönen day kind of thing. As we were leaving, kind of thing, got through, and it's just like I felt the literal weight on my shoulders just disappear. It was like, it's done. We're good. We're through. We're home. Kind of thing. Like, we're not home, but we're home. Kind of thing. Oh, zombie. I'm just going to chill in Frosters. Well, here's the thing, though. That I will get to this bit in a second, Darren. I'll finish going where we're going. So we got through, and then started walking to basically try and find any information on the coach that they were arranging. and we've seen like, oh, like coach area. So we went outside, nothing there. So we was like, right, maybe let's go back in and see if there's any more info. So we went back into the airport, and there was police hanging about. But we were like walking in. We've walked past them, but then they've started talking to people who were sitting down, just chilling, kind of thing. And this is like the exit area. And they were like, where are you going? Kind of thing, like questioning them, to the point where they even like got their passport off them. And it was like, right, let's just go wait outside. Because I mean, like, I've got through. It's not like, hey, Bray, how you doing? It's not like I'm not allowed to be here. Like, legally, I am. I have the documentation. We have followed all the steps. It was just what this guy had said had thrown us so much. So we've ended up just going outside, and then we were like, we've got until 10:30. This is the coach area. This is where it'll arrive. In fact, sorry, I tell a fib. Just before we went outside, we've heard the tannoy. Thank you for the 50 bits, Hamzy. I caught that one. How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. We heard the announcement, like, passengers from flight 5687. Yes, we know the flight numbers because we got them all the fucking time. 5687. From Edinburgh, there will be someone that will contact you within the next few minutes. Oh, that'd be awful, Adam. That'd be one hell. That better not be shown at my funeral. So we're like, right, cool, let's just go wait outside. We've waited outside, and then a bit of time went on, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but I've sat where I was, and Anna went to go try and find some more information because time was ticking on a bit. And it was at that point she's seen this guy who was talking about the flight, the coaches, blah, blah, blah. And she asked, oh, is this for the one to go to Vatsa? He was like, yep, like the bus will be here, just chill kind of thing. So that was fine. The bus actually turned up early. We got on the bus. Lovely bliss. Thanks. Then got on the bus and chill, and it was just over 2 hours I think we were on the coach for. Fairly smooth journey, like we didn't really have to do anything. And given that it was Ryanair, like, we can't complain. Because we were thinking, like, how can we get from Cologne Airport all the way to Vatsa? Like, Vatsa's not really a main airport. It's in the butt fucking nowhere. So it really fiddly to get there. But yeah. Hey, Samir, hello. Welcome on in. Funny turtle moment? Huh? What do you mean? Yeah. So we got to Vatsa. Then it was so snowy. So snowy. Funny turtle moment as in... So you're staying in Germany now until you find for sure. Yeah. Oh, Sandpit Turtle. Fucking hell, dude. That's a throwback. Jesus Christ. I suppose that makes sense. Following since January 9th. Jesus. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Jeez. A random bacon. Hello. Yeah, my appointment's on the 16th. Which is next week. Next Friday. And it's at that point we will discover if I'm allowed to stay for good, kind of thing. Like that this will be my permanent residence. Or they might say, no, get the fuck. I'm doing good, Turtle. I'm living in Germany now. Just kind of went over the story as to the last couple of days. Yeah, got to Vatsa airport. Snowy as fuck. Like, I sent pictures in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, if you've not seen, I've been doing the daily Dosadoki, as I call it, where I just post a picture and kind of almost like a diary kind of thing. So I don't know if you guys want a role for that so I can tag yous, but DDDOD, yeah. So I got to the car, and then dug Ruby, that's the name of the car, dug Ruby out, cleared off the roof, cleaned off the windscreen, mirrors, etc. And then we got going. But obviously with it being so snowy, everything so slippery, we were driving like half the speeds compared to usual, which was good. Aye. Then we got home. So what usually takes about 5 hours took us like 11, I think it was, which was complete bollocks. But we arrived, we got through passport control fine, and we got home safe. That's the most important thing. We also were curious as to what other flights got diverted, and there was 2 other flights that got diverted. One other to Cologne Airport as well. Huh? I'm so confused, Bliss. Okay. There was one other flight that got diverted to Frankfurt, which is like 6-hour drive from Weeze. So at that point we were like, oh, like thank goodness we never got that one. Ah, right. I get you. Thank you, Darren. Thank you for the translation to the young slang. I don't fucking get it. I'm an old man now. No worries, Bliss. Are we going to get a Doki Nordschleife stream? What is Nordschleife? Hey, Peanuts! How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. But yeah, we're home. Also, Turtle, just to kind of catch you up on the last... I don't even know when you were last here. Let me have a look at your chat messages. Well, you were very chatty the last time you were here, but I can't fucking see what day it was. Damn! 2022? This life's one of the longest. Ah, right, I get you. I get you now. Was it really 2022 you were last here? Fuck. I think it might have been. Yeah. 9th of March. No, sorry, 3rd of September. Fucking American dates. 3rd of September 2022. Hey. Froster!
Doki is a Scottish cunt. There you go.
Hello there, bud.
Hey, buddy. Thank you for the 66 months of tier 3. Insane. Oh, so I'm talking about Samir Ymir. Peanuts was around a couple weeks ago. If only that had another 6. Yeah. Fuck, how many months was that? How many years is that? Will that still be streaming then? But yeah, Turtle, just to catch you up on the last, well, 3 years. I met my now wife. I'm married, as you can see here. Sumire Yumi. Sumire Yumiri. Okay, cool. Japanese. Yeah, Anna, or as she goes by in chat, Silvarian, was initially a viewer, and then became kind of helping behind the scenes with the content with a whole bunch of other people. And then there was one night I was in a voice call with my then editor, Emp, who was good friends with Anna. And he was like, oh, should we invite Sylvain in the chat? And I was like, sure. And at this point, it was like midnight. An hour later, Emp turned around. He's like, yo, I gotta go to work. Emp lived in the Philippines. Cool. And then like 5-6 hours later, Anna turned around and is like, oh, I should probably go to bed. I need to be awake in an hour. And we have spoken every day since. Flash forward like 4 months, Anna came over to the UK. Hey, Zanny, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Happy New Year. Because she was doing a tour of the UK, because she wanted to do that for a while. Went and seen a whole bunch of people, including Blessy, who's in chat. And I had offered like my place that she could crash there. I would sleep on the sofa kind of vibe. She could have my bed. There was no shenanigans. Like, we were legitimately just friends. And I have receipts, motherfuckers, before anybody tries and calls me out on that. And then we just kind of clicked that week. Nothing happened. But we ended up getting drunk one night and kissed for the first time. And again, nothing fucking happened. You guys know me. I tell you a lot of detail. But I promise you nothing happened. Other than us kissing. But again, nothing. Do you know, I don't know if any of you have had like a one night stand. But do you know how like you wake up and it's just that awkward, like, oh fuck, like what the fuck, who are you? Ooh, kind of like, whoa. There was nothing like that. It was just chill. It was just normal. Like, there was no awkwardness. And we just kind of went about our days. And again, I just want to double clarify, nothing happened. Maybe that's why it wasn't awkward. But then on the Thursday, that is true. That is true. I mean, I've done worse than that, Adam, I'll be honest. Mom says hi. Hello. We've went about our days, and then on the Thursday, Anna ended up going through to Glasgow. Originally was meant to be meeting a friend, but they had went home early, but she still went through to Glasgow anyway. And I had my charity stream on the Friday. So we kind of secretly arranged, like, oh, you're going to be in Glasgow until like the Monday morning. So on the Saturday after the charity stream, rather than going to bed, I'll come through. We can hang out another couple of days. And again, nothing funky. Charity stream happened. It was fucking amazing. We raised £3,236, taking us to a grand total of £10,010 by that point. I shaved the beard. We've then went... I say then we... I've packed my bags. Been awake for probably about like 30 plus hours at this point. 24 of which I was on the ball. Very emotional. But went up to Waverley. Got on a train through to Glasgow. Off the train, and there's Anna waiting at Queen Street with a piping hot sausage roll for Greg's. That's probably what like solidified it, you know, that sausage roll. We've then went back to the hotel. We passed the McDonald's, nipped in, grabbed some food. Went up, ate the food, and then I basically passed out. Just passed out from sheer exhaustion of being awake for so long and on the move. I then woke up and Anna's kind of like sitting up. I've like got my head on her lap, kind of cuddled in. And it was at that point I looked up at her and I was like, in my head, I'm just like, holy shit. Like, yeah, I think I like you. Like, I like you like you. Turned round to her, told her all of this, being like, and then I was like, do you want to, like, maybe think about dating? Like, would you consider being my girlfriend? She said no. Not even joking. She said no. But the reason she did say no was she knew my history. Obviously, we've been speaking every day and just kind of getting to learn everything about each other. And she said no because she didn't want to hurt me. She didn't want to potentially hurt me. She wanted me to be happy. She wanted me to get the best in life. And I was like, I think I can get that from you. Like, you make me happy. And then, yeah, fell back asleep again. Then woke up on the Sunday and had our first full day as a couple. And then it was the Monday morning, I'm pretty sure. Anna got the train back down to Birmingham because that's where she was flying from. And she flew back to Germany. I should probably add Anna's German. I realise I've told this whole story and not even fucking mentioned that Anna's German. So there was that. Flash forward to the October. Anna's came back over for like, I think it was a week. We hung out there, went for foods. Yeah, Darren, I know, a fucking surprise, eh? Then we arranged for me to fly over on Boxing Day on 2022. Because we didn't quite want to do like Christmas yet. We wanted to still have like our own families. So done Christmas here. I say here, like back in Scotland with my family. And then on the Boxing Day morning, went up to the airport and flew for the very first time by myself. The only other time I had flown was with school. I'd never been on a plane other than that. Flew over to Germany. Well, sorry, that's actually a fucking lie. I flew over to Amsterdam and then from Amsterdam to Dusseldorf. Yeah. And then she was at the airport waiting for me. And then, yeah, spent my first German New Year here, of which we actually ended up playing Cards Against Humanity. And guess who was getting all the German cards? Hey, I'll get to that bit in a fucking second, you mister. Hut the boss. Aye, so I got all the German cards and Cards Against Humanity. That was awkward. Nowadays it'd be a piece of cake. But then long story short, we've ended up flying backwards and forwards for the next little while. But then we actually discovered the airport Dusseldorf Weeze, which is like, as I say, in the butt fucking nowhere. But Ryanair flies there. And I'm not even kidding when I say I've got a flight here and back for 30 quid. Because there was one night, to make this make a bit of sense, the way my shifts at work had fallen is I'd worked like the first 4 days of 1 week and then the last 4 days of the following week. And I think it was like the Monday night. 100%. It was the Monday night and I was like feeling really down. I think, was it you had like long COVID and were like struggling like with shit like that, being off work. I was like, cool. And this is like 10 o'clock at night. I went on my phone, had a look at the Ryanair app and found that flight I'm talking about, the one that's was like 30 quid. And I was like, do you want me to come see you tomorrow? And Anna turned around and was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, do you want me to come see you tomorrow? She was like, well, yeah, but how? I was like, 30 quid. So, cool. And my flight was like 7 p.m. So the flight was less than 24 hours. And it was one of the most spontaneous things I've ever done. I'm glad I did. I got like 4 days. It was pretty short, but worth it. Got 4 days with my girlfriend at that point. That's weird saying that. Flash forward to, I think it was, what, the summer? My brain's saying October for some reason. October of 2023. I knew at that point I wanted to ask Anna to marry me. Like, I'd never been so happy in my life. It really does, Adam. Although recently I've actually referenced her as my girlfriend. It's weird. And Anna and I had discussed this, like, we're in our late 20s. Like, the whole surprise marriage is not overly a thing. Hey, but I was like, but I want to ask your parents. Now, Anna has her mother, her stepdad, and also her dad. But they don't really speak English. So I got in touch with one of Anna's friends, Kazi, who also streams. Shout out Kazi. Got in contact with her and I was like, this is what I want to say to the parents. Can you help word this for me? Like, write it in German. This is how far I've got myself, but I can't express. So she's helped me write that up. And then we were on holiday in a place called Pirna with the mother and stepdad. Now, the stepdad has been around for like 20 plus years. Like, he's referred to by his name, but he's basically dad. I was like, right, cool. And it was the last night of the holiday. We went for like a meal. And I was like, right, this is the time. Like, once we get back, I want to ask. So got back, went for the meal, which was lovely. Schnitzel with egg and fried onions. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. We've then... That's a whole Minecraft day I've been talking. That's like 20 minutes. Fucking hell. Got back to the flat. Like, we had 2 different flats. And then I noticed that we still had one of their umbrellas. So I was like, cool. This is my in. So I've grabbed the umbrella, went over to their flat, like, looked outside the window, seen Hendrik was doing the dishes. So I've like tapped on the window and I've like kind of showed the umbrella. He's like, oh. So mother's kind of come out, but she's like poked her head out from the door. And I was like, she's like, oh, like, danke, danke. And then she's like taking it and was like about to close it. I was like, oh, like, can I come in? And at that point, my German was shit. And she's like, alles okay? Like, is everything okay? I was like, yeah. She's like, okay. Open the door, and there she is, just standing. Like, she's just got a hoodie on and her underwear. And it was one of the most awkward things. But it was like, I think the stress of what I'm about to ask was overriding all of that. So anyway, got in. She's went into the bedroom to get changed. I've went and sat in the kind of kitchen area. And then Hendrik turned, she was like, alles okay? I was like, yeah. She came back through, and she was like, alles okay? I was like, yeah, like, everything's all right. I was like, I have a question. Like, ich habe eine Frage. Then I think they clicked straight away, and I've like pulled out the paper with it on it. I was going to read it off my phone, but Anna gave me the suggestion to actually write it, which upon saying it was like, that's a great idea. And I've butchered my way through it. Absolutely butchered my way through it. Probably pronouncing things so wrong. I've actually been tempted to go back and read it and try and see how much better I am with it. And you could tell like how happy they were. Like, Anna's mum started crying. Hendrik was even tearing up. And I've kind of like finished. They let me finish as well. Kind of like concentrating because clearly I'm not saying it perfectly and probably words sound wrong and they're like, what do you mean by that? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then Anna's mum was like, yeah, kind of thing. And Hendrik didn't say anything. Now, knowing that Hendrik's kind of been like dad as well over the years, I deliberately made sure to get an answer from him as well. I was turned around and was like, yeah? He was like, yeah. Got up, gave them a cuddle, blah, blah, blah. Went back through, told Anna, and she was like happy. Flash forward, we drive back home the next day. And then we go see Anna's dad the following day. Or was it on the way back home? It was one of the two. And we had basically tried to time it so, oh, Anna forgot something. She needs to go to the car. So Anna went to the car. And before she's even fucking left properly, he's like, because his English was a little bit better. Hey, Leyland, thank you for the 99 cents. God damn, I've not had a super chat in ages. Thank you, dude. Before Anna's even fully left, he starts going on about like these miniature bottles of alcohol that he gave me like 5 of them a few months ago. I took them because I didn't want to be like, no thanks. It was just out of kind of politeness. He was like, oh, you like them? Take the rest, kind of thing. And then started like talking about them. And in my head, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We've not got time. I need to do this. Like, shut up. But then I've ended up like being like, oh, like, I've got a question for you. He's like, what, basically? And then like I've pulled out the paper and I've started reading it. And I'm about like 2 lines in. And he's like, why no? Obviously in German, but he was like, why not? And I was like, oh, but I just kept reading. It was just like the stress. And then, yeah, he was like, yeah, like, why not? Like, you're both young. Like, yeah. I was like, oh, like, thank you. And just at that, Anna's walked through the door. Like, the dude is so chill. He's done everything in life. Like, he's super chill. Great guy. And then from there, it was the whole, like, right, what's the plan? Are we getting married in Germany? Are we getting married in Scotland? Blah, blah, blah. And to cut the whole story short, we've ended up getting married in Germany. Super quiet event. Originally, it was just going to be Anna, myself, and our witnesses. But some family members ended up coming along. And we've actually live streamed it on Twitch. Primarily for my gran to watch. But also for a couple friends as well. But also the fact that because of this Twitch community, I got to meet my wife. It kind of felt right to stream it on Twitch rather than just on maybe like a Discord or WhatsApp call kind of thing. So we streamed it on Twitch. That was amazing. Yeah. That was November 28th, 2024. Damn, I've been married for 3 years. So yeah, November 28th, 2024, we got married. And it wasn't until August 11th, like 2025, that I've officially moved here to Germany. Reasons for that, but that's kind of a whole different shenanigans. We're here. We've now got our appointment next Friday on the 16th that will basically confirm if I have permanent residence here. That will also grant me the right to work here in Germany, because for the last technically 7 months, thinking about it, 6.5, 7 months, I've been unemployed. Twitch and YouTube have been the only source of income because I've just not been allowed to work. So big thank you to Anna as well. Hey Ash, how you doing? Because without Anna, A, I wouldn't be living in Germany, but B, Anna's been an insane support over the last few months. In particular, like groceries, the bills, like everything. Yeah. So hopefully I get a job soon, because then I can not only pay Anna back money that I officially borrowed, like we done a thing, but also just kind of contribute a bit more than I am just now. Because I know she says, oh, you contribute happiness and giggles and make me laugh and stuff, but yeah. As far as we can see, Froster, yeah. We have everything that they have asked for. Bear in mind, we sent this off in August when I landed. It's just the appointment's been postponed. Well, I say postponed. The earliest they could give us was the 16th of January, and they told us that back in September. The whole thing's been a complete joke. What do you think you'll try and do work-wise in Germany? Honestly, probably retail. I think going into retail, it's something I know very, very well. I don't want to come across big-headed. Darren, you could potentially back me up. You've worked with me in retail, but I think I'm pretty fucking good at retail. I know the ins and outs. I've been in management within retail for many, many years. It's what I know. It's my bread and butter. Hello, Cause. Did you know that there was a Roman emperor who stopped aging at 19? His name was Constantine. Wow. What's going on? You alright? We're doing well, Ash. We're just kind of catching one of my old viewers up on what's happened over the last few years of my life. Because Turtle, or Sumire Yumiri, was actually one of my first ever followers here on Twitch. Welcome back, Bliss. I mean, there's a thing now. How old are you, Turtle? Like, nowadays? I know I don't talk about ages and stuff. I try and avoid that shit. But you must be, like, in your 20s now. I'm going to feel so fucking old here. I think you were actually the first sub, yeah. I'll be honest, I might have got rid of the founder's badge because you hadn't been around for so long. But, aye. 23 fucking hell. That's terrifying. But yeah, it's... Life is coming together. I'm insanely happy. We've done so much as a community. My best friend's come along and married me. She found me. And the way Anna found the fucking stream is insane. So, Anna, as a friend, and the friend told Anna that, this was like during COVID, that Ronnie Radke was streaming on Twitch. I am indeed Scottish. What gave that away? So, she found Ronnie Radke, and then from there, she found like Nick Nocturnal. And Nick Nocturnal was doing a reaction to people's reactions of his music. And one of those reactors was Gently. Gently came into the chat and was like, oh, like, has he watched mine yet? And Anna's replied, oh, you've just missed it. She felt bad for him, so then gave him a follow, joined his streams, and then little times went by. Lee has then raided me, and she didn't follow. So clearly I was not entertaining. I must have been a fucking disaster. Or she thought, what the fuck is this? Ooh, leave. Because I was in some fucking states back in the days. But then flash forward another week or so, Lee has raided me again. And it's at that point Anna actually hit the follow button. Didn't really come around for the little while, but then after that came out and started chatting, and yeah, that's the rest is history. What else have we done in the last couple of years? So yeah, just before asking Anna on, like, to be my girlfriend, as I say, we raised the £3,236 for charity, St Columbus Hospice, a place very close to my heart, taking us up to 10k. But in the 3 years following that, so thank you, Lord Smith, I appreciate that. I do try and look after it. It's a bit of a mess just now. I do need to get it trimmed up, but I try and look after it. So 2023, 2024, and 2025, we've managed to raise an additional £15,065, taking us up to £25,075 pound raised for charity. So in the last 3 years, we've done more than we've done in the previous 5, which is pretty mad. Tankia, hello. I don't know what you mean. As is mine, I can't find the charger for my beard trimmer. just be reading that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Just be reading that. I'm guessing you're Scottish. Just a guess. Just be using the word canny. But yeah, Turtle, I do remember watching the Dunby, yeah. That was good. Money, Spain? I'm so confused, dude. But yeah, the charity streams have been fucking insane the last couple of years. So, because we raised... we basically hit the 25k total last year. I can now say last year. I had basically said, if we can reach that, I will do a skydive. And you motherfuckers took that and ran with it. No worries, my love. And we raised, it was like, what, £6,236? But we ended up raising more than that. No, 6,290. That was it. That was the target to reach the 25k. And we've ended up doing like 3,000 sorry, 6,365, I think it was, which is insane to do that over the course of a weekend. So Turtle, if you do want to actually see 2024 and 2025's charity events, they're both up on YouTube. So go give them a watch. Pretty good laughs. I don't know if one of the mods, Adam, I know you're pretty on the nose with those commands in particular, I think. Thank you, Lord Smith. I appreciate it. As I say, it's St. Columbus Hospice, a hospice back in Edinburgh, who both have sadly had to help in the last couple of weeks of both my uncle and my dad's life. The charity streams, live streams. So yeah, St. Columbus Hospital back in Edinburgh, dad and uncle, and yeah, they've done so much amazing work, not only just for myself and my family, but I've known friends who have had their families had to use their services, and I could talk all fucking night about this place. It doesn't feel like a hospice as such. In one of the interviews I was doing with Maggie, I think the word I used to describe the hospice was home, because it just feels like home when you're there. Thank you, Adam. So if anybody does want to check them out, Lord Smith, I know you're over on YouTube, so you'd actually be able to click onto the channel, and if you go into live streams and scroll back a bit, you'd be able to find the charity stuff, the actual live streams. But I was in a meeting with the because I work with the hospice, not in partnership, but more on behalf of the hospice. Got a couple contacts there. We've been working with them now for, I think, 8 years. This is year 9. But for the 2023 event, the 2024 event, back in like the February, I think it was, I had a meeting with Diane, and she arranged a meeting for both us two, John, who is the head of fundraising, and then someone else called Leanne, who was also part of fundraising, quite high up. I think she was like second in command. So that was very fucking nerve-wracking. But we've been chatting away about the plans. I was telling John and Leanne what it is I kind of do. Diane kind of had a clue already. We'd worked a bit. And Diane dropped also, Liam, I know you've been talking about maybe like renting out a place. We've got number 17 across the roads. John, what do you think? Do you think we could let Liam use that? And John's just kind of had that look on his face like, I know what you're doing. He was like, I'm sure we could look into that. So then, flash forward a couple of weeks, presumably talking with like the head of the hospice and kind of thing, like, are we going to be able to just give this guy this room, blah, blah, blah. Because originally we were going to be using one of the smaller rooms. Because Diane took me across to see it after the meeting. She was like, this is the room I'm on about. Like, would this be all right? And I was like, we can make this work. Like, the fact that you're accommodating that is huge. So that was that. Then flash forward another couple of weeks, and Diane was like, yo, that weekend, we actually have Phaedra, is the room in the name, is actually the much bigger room. It was like twice the size, if not more. She was like, would that room work, or would that be too big? And I was like, I'll fucking take it, kind of thing. If it's going, we'll take it. She did say that if something else, because they do rent that room out for like weddings and just art classes and like a whole bunch of stuff. Jane actually messaged me earlier asking like what the name of the room was, because her work wants to book it. But long story short, we ended up getting the room. I took videos like to show my now team, as I call them, the charity team, who do insane work. They're basically my best friends. Like, that's not even me just saying that. Like, they are. We've got Anna, my wife. We've got Gary, who's my best mate on the entire fucking planet. As much as he pisses me off at times, like, I love the guy a bits. We've got his partner, Jane, who I've come to love and adore over these years. We've got Emily, who I've known since I was like 10 years old. We've got Mike, who I've known for 14 years at this point. We went to college, uni, and we worked together. He's like one of my closest friends. And then we also got Adam in as well. Adam to help out. Do a bit of BTS behind the scenes. I hope I've not missed anybody. I don't think I have. So we got together and I went fucking nuts with my ideas. You guys know I think outside the box just a little bit when it comes to these charity events, and we were able to do what we'd done over the last 5 years, but just because I've got a team with me, be able to just stretch those ideas, make them bigger and grander, more fucking insane and nutty. Hey, probably the worst one of that year was Hot Dog. I'll actually load some of that up. Sometimes thinking, what's in the box? Spoilers. What's in the box was something. Can I just... I can do that, bless you. Can you chat for like 90 seconds after stream? Okay. Do you know, I'm just gonna fucking close Minecraft at this point. Because let's be honest, we're not fucking... we're not discussing... We're playing Minecraft just now. Pretty much, Adam, yeah. Fucking turtle coming back after all these years. Fact. Will it be in here? Thank you, Bliss. As I say, I will get that shortly. So let's actually pause that. Yeah, we should be here. That's the wrong one, Liam, you dumbass. It's this one. We've got a whole bunch of shit here. So we've got like, we done what's in the box.
Why, it feels like I'm touching macaroni. And I do not like macaroni. Not macaroni, is it? Welcome to what's in the box.
So this was all done live. I have edited this since.
This box. I need to guess what the item is.
Basically, the guys put something in there and I had to guess what it is. As you can see, multiple camera angles. We go for a 3 camera setup. Although last year we done 4. A whole bunch of stuff. If I go back, we interviewed Maggie.
Welcome to the Princess Tea Party.
This year's theme was princesses.
Over here we have the wonderful and amazing
Maggie is fucking amazing, honestly. You guys let me know how much you loved Maggie, and we got her back.
I've worked at the hospice now for 7 years, and
we look like Jack White. If you guys want Maggie back for this year's event, you gotta let me know. Yeah, we spoke to Maggie about what she does at the hospice and what the hospice means to her. We got questions from you guys. We then done this. If you've not got a strong stomach, look away. But yeah,
a food menu.
a lit.
Foods. It's just disgusting. So for £5, anytime somebody donates £5, when you leave a comment, leave us a comment saying which topping you want put on top of me. We have mustard, ketchup, chili sauce, barbecue sauce, jalapenos, lemon juice. This is a weird hot dog, by the way. It's like in a different parallel universe. Lemon juice, lime juice. We got.
So yeah, that's the premise.
We got chocolate.
You donate £5
cheese.
and
Those two went out
the team will
earlier.
put a topping on me. Yeah.
It's the bit of stuff is. No.
This was so fucking disgusting.
But don't breathe.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
It's hilarious.
Good to see you, buddy. I don't know why I said your name twice.
Get it in your beard. This will never get out.
Does this video have the...
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, it does. It does, Adam. So yeah, like that was a doozy. Tell me about the crack doggy. Oh, that's next year. That's next year. Yeah. Thing is, I don't like most of these fucking toppings, like mustard and ketchup and shit. Yeah. It was. Also, you can see here, oh. You can see here this t-shirt. We've been doing charity t-shirts each year. This was actually the first year we've done this. It was just an extra way to try and raise funds for the try and raise funds for the charity. And I think this year that year we sold, was it 22 t-shirts? And last year, 2025, we done 21 t-shirts, and each t-shirt was £10 to the charity. I think it worked out, at least the first year, it worked out that it would be like 7 or 8, like high 7s, low £8. Hey, Zaku, this was our charity events. And it worked out to be about £7, £8, but my mum says, like, I'll top up to the 10. So done that. But then last year, 2025, I managed to work it out so the t-shirt cost less. Basically, long story short, I didn't put anything on the back, so it was less printed, so cheaper. Thank you again, Bobby. And then, like, as I say, 2025, I managed to get it so that it would actually give £10, more or less, to the charity, because Anna had kindly agreed, like, I'll donate the money. So say we sell 21 t-shirts, I'll donate £210. And then once the money comes through from Fourth Wall, you just send me that. That's basically the way we do it. Again, we've got receipts. You've seen that the money's been donated. Blah, blah, blah. 100% Turtle. 100%. The rest, that was a moment. Oh, yeah. This part, I had at the very start joked about, it'd be really funny if the guy, the janitor who's coming across with the sofa, came in during this segment, and what happened? He came across during this segment. This guy's name was Gary, if I remember right. But hopefully this view gives you guys an insight as to what we were dealing with, size-wise, camera-wise, setup-wise. That's actually not bad, to be honest, Turtle. 220 is not bad for 50 shirts. Still expensive, but that's what, like $4.50 or something each? The fuck? So aye, there was that.
Oh, there you go. Someone's donated. How much? 10.
I'm trying to get to the...
Much for £100? Oh, we have to put some spring.
So someone, mother, donated £100 at the end and turned round and said, "Thank you, my love." The rest,
On, yeah?
I'll just let it do its thing.
Gorgeous.
Really, or fake that? No, this is real.
Oh my God. Thank you guys for killing me. I'm gonna go shower. Desperately. Oh, yeah, thank you guys. Is this the point where I stand up?
Oh, just wait for this bit. This is gold. The hot dog bless, sorry. Just wait till I fully stand up. Jane's camera work was so good. Oh, the smell was so bad. I'm pretty sure we've got that as an emote. The hot dog. I look so defeated. I'm like, what the fuck has just happened? Like, what have I done? Thank you, Zanty. It's the only condiment served in hell. It was, yeah. My shoes are so fucked. So that was Spicy Chili. We played Play Your Cards Right. We done the history of Docky. Charades was hilarious.
Walking Dead? No, wait, that's a TV show.
No, yes.
We are going to be.
He
Yeah.
touched a wall.
Song?
Song.
One
One
word.
word.
Smile.
Smile. Happy.
It was Happy by Pharrell Williams.
Song.
One word.
Slice. Guitar. Axe. Thunder. Thunder and lightning.
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm. Thunder crash.
Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike.
Thunderstrike?
You said Thunderstrike?
I was so stressed at this point.
Thunder
I may have just
I
seen
gave
chat,
up.
but I'm not saying it.
Thunderstruck.
close.
So yeah, there was that. Indeed, Froster.
I thought we were going soft. He just went for that.
I'm going to try and put on as many t-shirts as.
So yeah, we just tried to put on as many t-shirts as we possibly could, which was hilarious. If you want to know how many we managed, go watch the video. The Bean Boozle salad was awful.
Bean Boozle beans and 21 sour.
Again, big shout out to, in particular, to Froster. Dropping a K. Insane.
I just opened up the pack.
Yeah, we basically put Bean Boozles and then salad. We done a team chili because we reached 5k, and the team agreed to do a chili. Oh, yeah. As I say, this year, that year's theme was princesses. Also, this is Diane on the end. Diane's amazing, honestly. Like, so much fun to work with.
Some of the best friends I could ever ask for.
You spit it out though. It's under my.
So sorry for giving you shit for all these years.
I want that fucking at my funeral. I'm so sorry for giving you shit for all these years. Dude, when I had that chili during 20... Oh, it's doozy. It's awful. This is the view from the building. So just behind Mike here is the room that we were in. But this was the view. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. So one of the incentives was the Ice Bucket Challenge. Not this year. Well, it was the year after. Like last year with the mystery balloons, shall we say. That was so cold. And then at the end, we done a
We are back. I am changed.
thank you to everybody.
Probably a bit TMI, but I have no underwear on.
Oh, for sure, Froster.
That completely soaked me top to bottom all the way through. Yes, I'm no longer in a dress. I'm back, and it really is, Jake. Good to be a normal.
And we got
Obviously, the main thing is just
the team to do goodbye messages, thank you messages. Adam sadly wasn't here on the Sunday. The way we had planned it the weekend, we didn't expect to be doing this. It just kind of happened.
So that's quite an upgrade. But yeah, and we're all.
So there was that.
Yeah, we're all super proud.
I'm gonna go back to this screen, just so you guys can't see my but then we get to last year's.
Makeup.
Dude, if you cry, it's fine, honestly. It really is. It's perfectly normal. So as you can see, this is 2025. We got the whole team. The guy kind of closest to the camera, that's John. He's head of fundraising. Such a funny guy. I got on with him so well. Gary is currently stressing the fuck out. Majorly. We've got the DVD logo going across the screen as the hospice logo, which is pretty funny. So John done a bit of an intro.
The guys are over £18,000 that they've raised. I cannot explain how much that is appreciated by everyone at the hospice. 17 for both in we are, what we do, what we're about, how we do it. It really is cool. I think there's very little sleep that happens. There's over there that I'm sure.
Also, what you're about to see, this was called basically on the day, or it was like the night before.
Involved, who's watching some of the amazing activities these guys have going on, and all you guys who do a fantastic way to watching this. 12 hours today, 12. Off to. Thank you for being at the moment.
Good afternoon and welcome.
Audio was a bit scuffed, but we're trying to work on it.
Charity event here at St Columbus Hospice. My name's Docky. For the last 8 years, we've been raising money for this great place. This is the education centre, the actual hospice. It's just across the road. But for the last 8 years, we've been raising money.
For sure, Adam.
Almost at 19,000.
It was just
But if we can get that total to
the
25,000
signal,
here,
really.
I wouldn't go do a skydive. Now to achieve that, we have a lot planned. A lot of new stuff, a lot of familiar stuff, but most importantly, messy stuff. So let's go get started.
So if you didn't know, that was a pre-recorded video,
Probably walk a little
and then we
closer
cut
so
to
you can actually
live.
see me. How are we doing? See, we've got a lot of people here. Let me switch over to this.
That'd be a good shout, to be honest, Auntie. Also, at this point, I was so incredibly nervous because Diane had arranged for basically
I've just turned it on.
additional viewers to come round. She invited like fucking 10 people from the hospice to come and watch this
We have a
intro.
lot of people here. I can see Jake, Froster. 3 p.m. is.
Yeah, for like the first hour, we basically went through
I know Jane, Emily.
everything that we were going to be doing over the weekend.
These lights are bright.
As you can see, we're already like £279 in,
We got blessed.
which is insane. And we'd only been live for maybe like 15 minutes.
And then Sunday we will round things off.
100% Adam.
My own gimbal.
Uh,
Amount of prizes planned.
so we had this gimbal,
Oh, I cannot work my own gimbal.
the free hand cam,
As you can see over here, we have some booklets.
whole bunch of shit we gave away. I will
We got some
reiterate
It's
again.
going to be in a bit of a bundle.
I need to be honest. I don't know if we can do the physical hourly prizes again.
Oh, you can
And it's so expensive.
some makeup there and some hairspray. This feels
Like-
really weird having my back to all you guys, but
I would love to do them
We got some hairspray
every year,
so
but
the guys will color my hair.
it's been getting so expensive. Like it's not even acquiring the prize and stuff. All of these prizes I got for free, apart from the Scottish box. I bought and built that myself. It's still at my mum's. It will be coming over potentially next month, but potentially March. But we will get that to you, Froster. I've still got all your shit.
What else we got?
But yeah, it's just the postage is so expensive. It's insane. I always allocate like 200 to 250 for the postage. To give you an idea, there was one package that I was going to be sending to Yaz. Big shout out Yaz, always helping with like the charity events. I was going to be sending her a package, and it was like just over 2 kg. It included some Iron Brew.
for the hourly giveaways.
And they were going to try and be charging me £82. It was something like that
Booster cards
to send that
giveaway
post
for
like
free,
over to America.
dice,
And that was just one of the packages.
Helldivers minifig,
Shipping to the Philippines was like 30 quid. And it was like just a small thing. Like, there's a lot of lessons being learned over the years.
We will get back to Demon's
Um,
Souls,
and
but
sadly,
big things.
the
This Scottish snack box bundle.
I need to be honest, I can't be spending
Got some Tunnocks tea
that much on
cakes,
postage
caramel wafers, caramel
every
logs,
single year
Iron Brew,
for like an
and
extra
some other
kind of
snack
thing.
box.
I have no qualms with paying, like, say that 80 odd pound
Just now,
if it was for like
of which
one of the
we'll
prizes, like with a donation kind of thing.
put that down here.
But all these prizes were completely free, like absolutely free. Like, you didn't have to do anything. And I don't want that to sound bad at any point. I just, as I say, I got to be honest with you.
Gary,
Seychelles, 100.
you're back. So
yeah,
a whole bunch of giveaways
it's.
for you guys that you could potentially win.
Aye.
Say we're going to be doing
I'd rather
outdoor
spend,
giveaways,
say, that 200 to 250 on providing better content, providing better entertainment, or even providing better
Scottish
prizes,
snack box.
kind
I'm
of
actually
thing,
gonna
if
head
that makes
over
sense.
to the
Um,
second table. Give me 2 seconds.
Also, yeah, we had a whole bunch of auctions this year.
A stream like this without me?
Again, we learned a lot
We
from
had
this.
A whole bunch of auctions. Auction
We're probably not going to have
items.
as many auctions this
One
year.
of the most popular ones so far has been this Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy combination, which I know Treeblood and Froster, oh, that was
Yeah.
funny going, have been going
So there's a whole bunch of that.
bidding wars in my hair.
Got the targets. This was our first something to frame
Honestly,
that I got.
this is one of the things
Oh, you got one of the art pieces, did you not?
is
We're
this
probably going to get more of them this year as well, just as a
I'm not
heads
very
up for
good with
people.
and having random food
Because
in my mouth
it's,
is,
can we actually go back to
are we
that? These two paintings here were prints of
second
images that
frame
people from the hospice, like
bid for? So whoever
patients
gets
of the
that bid
hospice,
at
had
the end of the
painted.
weekend will be receiving this
Yeah. Splash forward a bit.
what?
We had guess the Scottish food,
Can I get some more?
of which we may have had the funniest fucking moment ever.
Technically, you can add.
I should probably ease up on the brew. I really need a pee. No.
Still wanted scans. Oh shit, yeah. I might be able to get them.
I need a pee. Probably chat from you, and I will be like,
In 20 minutes.
um,
Yes, 12. So ready? Open wide.
who's feeding me?
So this was fish,
I don't feed you.
and I'm usually not too
I'm
keen
not
on
who's
fish.
feeding you. I'm not your wife.
Oh,
Has a
Oh
wife
wait, no,
just-
that's the Marmite. Froster, you dick.
it's on my lip again. Marmite.
So for £75,
Thank you for
I would have to take a spoonful of Marmite. And Froster thought it was a funny idea to drop £75, so I have to do a Marmite spoon during this segment. Fucking genius, I will be honest. But fuck's sake. So yeah, this is the fish. And Emily has a bowl prepared.
This is fish.
Would you like some more?
No.
Everybody was just so confused as to why I liked it.
In fact, I didn't hate
We all had
fish. Let's names of
to name of the thing.
what is it?
Go. Bowl.
Yes.
Leave some. Just take it.
Can I actually just see the name?
Borderline close.
Indeed, Bliss.
Skull and Fisk.
You're not getting the point, but that was hilarious.
So I called it Skull and Fisk, but it was Colin Skink.
That's not close enough for the point, but well done.
What was it?
So yeah, flash forward. As you can see, during each segment, I just kind of chill, fuck about a bit. Guys setting everything up. As you can see, Adam working over there. Fisk is Danish for fish. Oh, wow! I did not know that. We had Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old? In which we had Maggie back.
A Q-tip or a toothbrush?
And we had Selena as well from the team over in the hospice. As you can see in our overalls. This wasn't the strongest segment.
Oh well, you're all prepared.
No.
Honestly, it's
Your life.
fine, Jen. Just
Up to yourself.
and if anybody else wants to do. Happy you want.
Me, you do it to me.
2, 1.
What a trooper.
Oh, Selena, you're amazing.
I don't know, Zanny. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm not ruling it completely off the table, but I don't know.
Came over for.
Amazing.
But as you can see, like, we get the hospice involved. And that's one of the things I'm really proud of. Is getting the hospice, showing the people. So yeah. We then done a bit of a podcast, bit of an interview with two of my favourite people from the hospice. Can we get the camera off me? I'm just chatting shit. So yeah, Diane and Hannah. I've worked with Hannah for, well, this will be the 9th year. But there was a couple years where she was off for maternity leave. I ended up working with Diane. Diane's actually now taken over the position of Leanne, so she's basically second in charge of the fundraising team. So if I want or need anything, to be fair, I say that, I'm good friends with John as well. Yeah. So there was that. Oh yeah, Wax Strip coming in here.
Adam, thank you very much. He's getting a right close up on this.
As you can see, that's the behind the scenes getting filmed. There is a reason all of that hasn't come out yet. I'll be honest, I'm waiting for the skydive.
Oh, that's clean.
That is so clean.
Oh boy. Oh, I think I can't even really see the TV, but I can.
So we done the interview with those two. Amazing. We then done some finger painting. I should probably add, this year's theme was childhood. So we were doing like a lot of things that you would do like as a child. This was finger painting. Hello, Ezekiel. Then flash forward to this year's messy segment. Yeah. The stream's been derailed. Sandpit Turtle from years ago, like my first ever subscriber on Twitch, popped in, started telling the story of how we met and blah blah blah, and then got derailed by Charity. We've got another Scottish viewer as well.
My head is very tight now.
And we're just kind of going through. Yeah. It's,
Is that working? Can you hear me?
oh, that would be insane, Adam, if true. Aye. Turtle's getting a crash course in the last 3 years of my life. So yeah, this is the ice cream sundae. Again, very similar to
We also have
the hot
custard.
dog
It's not on
from the
menu,
first
but
year
we
we're doing
have
it.
custard to put on it.
£5.
Sour sauce
and
and the little baby.
People can donate. Someone must have hit me with a cream pie at this point. Cream pies were, I think, like £50. Gets better every year. You're going to get updated later in the year. I mean, bless, I genuinely hope I can keep making each year better. Obviously, I know there's going to be a point where we just got to keep that bar as high as we can. And I'll be honest, going into this event, that was the plan. Like, obviously, I would love to make it better,
And the sprinkles.
but I want to just meet the same standard as last year. And honestly, I think we surpassed it. The team were more on point. I say that like they weren't the first year, but the team going in knew what they had to do, what they were like. They had an expectation of where they were going to go with it, and absolutely nailed it.
And the coconut.
Um,
Yeah.
So yeah, this was awful. I think in this segment we raised over £500.
Pretty sure. Oh.
Let me actually go back to the start.
Right, ready?
See what we at? 1,075.
£5. You get to choose a. Wow.
And then there, 1,580. So that was £505 raised from that one segment. Because to go back to the hot dog, because I know Gary talked about this in his stream that he done on Friday, his 1 year anniversary of YouTube.
We're gonna end it, guys.
And that is
He had like the we were a bit worried, like because no one was donating.
I'm gonna go shower.
I did have a backup in place for that.
I love you.
Because in fact, I'm just going to pause this now. Because I was fully aware that this is very different. Like people might not get it, and from when we started, that was definitely evident that people didn't fully understand it. And I know that now because we've got the second year, but I'll get to that. Because for like the first 5 minutes, no one donated, but I think that's because no one really knew what to expect. But I'd said to my mum, because my mum was like, oh, like, I'll donate all in one go. And I was like, hold off, because it would be great if you can donate during that segment, even if it's just like 20 quid here and there. Because my mum usually donates a couple hundred each year to the charity. Obviously, it was her husband and her brother-in-law that were there. So the place means a lot to her as well. But I'd asked her to hold off until this segment, and then if no one's donating, maybe chuck in like 20 quid, 25 quid to kind of get the ball rolling, show people what it's about. And that's basically how it went. I think Froster, you might have been one of the first ones to donate as well during the hot doc. Got the ball rolling. But then this year, people definitely knew what to expect. I've no context with what is going on, so I get what you're saying. This was our charity event last year, in which if you donate £5, you could put a topping on top of me. It's weird, I get it. But spending certain bits. Thank you, Bless. Thank you. As I say, I've got an idea for this year's theme. I don't know if I've already said, but if not, I'm not going to spoil it. I probably have, known me. But I will be doing my best to make sure there is a messy segment for you guys to go nuts with, to have fun with. Yeah. Thank you, Bless. Now with this ice cream sundae, or the Docky sundae, unlike the hot dog where I was lying on the floor, where nothing really went down my back, this year everything was going down my back and was going down my crack, shall we say. It was awful. Truly awful. But yeah, this year there will be another messy segment. I have no idea what it's going to be. And that's not me just trying to fucking cover it up. I just have no idea. Charity planning basically begins like now. The event is at the end of July, usually. Although this year, I will be honest, it might be the end of July, start of August. Because I always try and time it so it's at the end of the month. Because people get paid at the end of the month. So therefore, there's more money can be made for charity. That's the plan. But the way the end of the month falls, it's like August. So, but it's basically always at the end of July, start of August. So yeah, at that point, I disappeared to go get a shower, in which we play a whole bunch of videos from the hospice. This one really annoys me because she's looking off camera. I would rather have her looking... In fact, can you guys even see it? Yeah, she looks like she's talking to me, whereas she should be talking to, like, the lamp. Well, not even the lamp, but you know what I mean. This is my mother. We put a warning up over it. We put a warning up over it because my mother gets really upset. speaking of mother, there she is in the corner there. But
She is.
during this hour, whilst I'm away getting cleaned up,
Ah, yeah, that does that sometimes.
the team take
You've disconnected
over.
one controller.
So painfully truthful and raw, that video. That's the thing. That's what I wanted from it. Because my mum,
Alright.
when we
Emily, you
recorded
in
that,
as well?
it took like a
Alright,
couple
so
minutes to
what
get in
if
it.
you
And I was
press
like,
the back button? I
just
think that should take it back to the game.
be honest. Like,
Oh, sorry. There needs to
speak
be-
from the
there
heart.
needs to
Like,
be four
don't
controllers.
try it. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to say. Just
Sorry, that is my bad. I
say,
don't know how
like, I started with like a question for her, and then
more time for you.
she got the ball rolling, and then I would kind of like, when I felt she was kind of
Go back.
trailing off, I would kind of
Yeah, if you just
prop
go
another
back to
question or like, oh,
where
what do you
you
mean by
will
that
be,
kind of
so
thing.
our
Just,
chat can hear
it was
you.
really
They
difficult
can't hear
to
the game.
film.
Not hear the game.
Really difficult to film and really difficult to edit.
Can't hear the game.
Like seeing my mum pouring her heart out
Hear lo-fi.
emotionally. It was tough, but it done exactly what I wanted it to do.
You guys have
Um,
labs on?
to show you
Yeah, are they
guys
picking up?
Yeah.
how much this place means
No,
to,
I can't.
again, not just
I've
me,
decided.
but my family kind of
Alright,
thing.
chat, I am gonna leave
Uh,
you
I know
in
none of
very
this.
capable
So,
hands for the next
yeah.
race.
At this
So,
point,
you guys
when I'm
will-
away getting showered, getting cleaned
and
up,
don't
the
forget to
team
donate.
takeover.
Wonderful.
Now, we have an idea for this year's team takeover,
Exactly.
but I'm not going to tell you because we're still working out details.
Look.
So yeah, the team takeover for like an hour. Also, at this point, I can kind of, when I get back from the shower, I can chill for a bit because by this point, I'll have been going for 5 hours straight at that point, with like maybe 5-minute breaks every hour. So yeah, 6th hour. Well, one who loves the Just Dance segments. Oh, Just Dance is great.
How about this one? What's your favorite Mario Kart game?
I feel like it was.
You can hear me, yeah? Yep.
I mean, it's potential, but
Oh.
oh yeah, this was this
Also, just a bit
spelling
of a
bee.
side note, Emily did fill in the list
Of which we had 4 different levels with it getting more and more difficult. Maybe people are just vibing, bless. Colloquial. But we also had a German section.
ERFALL.
Nice, well done. You're really all matchbox.
Streichholzschätzchen. Yeah, I can't even say that now.
Right.
But I actually done better on the German segment than I did English.
Right?
At this point, Hannah has joined the team. Diane went home. Hannah took over. Because that's the thing. The hospice staff stay with us the whole time to somewhat supervise, but also kind of just help us get anything that we need. You may notice as well, this room is a lot messier than the previous year because we had more. We wanted to do more. As you could say, I'm not even here. I don't know what I'm doing. I might be getting changed or in the toilet or whatever. That is well frosted. But the guys they're just getting to work. Like Gary's doing his thing, Adam's doing his thing. Yeah. So then we played some Clone Hero.
Well, that's not good.
Also, cream pies are half price. Whether I do that again this year, I don't know.
Put in your work
We'll
in.
see. What we got here?
Cookie on the face. Does anybody else want to play this?
Oh, cookie on the face. Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, we done Dalgona.
Never ever Squid Game.
Have you seen Squid Game? Because this was international kids games.
You get it in your mouth. You get a tasty.
So this is cookie on the face. Yeah. You missed all this?
Oh,
It's all up on YouTube if you want to watch, bless. I did edit each of these segments out, but they're on my PC back in Scotland and never ended up uploading them. Just crumbs in my beard. Mike doing really well there. Yeah, it's just like we have the weekend and we do dumb shit like this.
Damn.
But yeah, Mike was successful there.
I would have smoked your ass.
We done cornhole. We then done guess the Scottish drink. We got bars, drinks there. He's a more sturdy cookie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! Right back to this.
Them too. But
So there's the Iron Brew segment.
I mean, I'm more than happy.
This chaos that we call.
But basically everyone that I got wrong, I think it was, we had to combine into one drink. And then this is the best and most embarrassing clips over the years. We done that. That was just a 45-minute cringe fest for me. And that was the end of day one. Oh, they were split up. We then moved on to day two. Again, we done. Oh God, we done the intro. We had an iPad this time. Well, a tablet. That was really useful because last year I couldn't really read anything, but with having the tablet,
There is only one
I was able to kind of read things a bit easier.
So yeah, we're going to be spinning the exercise wheel, but that will be tomorrow when we're kind of spinning all
something.
the wheels, doing
The
all
one
the
clip I remember.
doing all the prizes.
Yeah, man, I've not really played Clone for a while.
Now for 1,000, you'll get to choose what I stream for a day. Now, if we
where's
look
the hype
back to
train?
last year,
Yeah,
Froster donated
wild shit.
good bit over £1,000.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this I was very proud of. Also, Turtle, don't know if you've been around since it's happened. But we've got over 100 sound alerts attached to boats to bits. I remember that one, Turtle. Yeah, you're proud of your wife's mouth. What? I'm really proud of this idea, and it actually came together. So this is just childhood games, bobbing for apples.
That didn't work.
Like this camera angle, I'm so proud that it actually worked. Let's actually just skip forward to somebody who can play it well. Over 100, yeah. Anywhere from 10 bits up to like 117 bits, 116 is covered, like each individual incrementation. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones as well. So this is my wife. She's so fucking hot. The Team Cook with camera, 100%. As I say, it was very much a, this is what I want, make it happen, and they fucking smashed it. Jane and Gary, dream team.
What on earth is
Yeah,
going
Anna
on?
made me look like an absolute fucking idiot in this section. So yeah, we had bobbing for apples, which was great. We then done some archery.
It fits his little hand.
My chest. Only 80 pounds.
Head over to the
chest before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can wax my chest as well.
Okay.
I mean, by interpretation, right? We actually auctioned my wax strips off.
get the option to throw a pie in Liam's face while he's.
Oh, don't know why I choked.
So yeah, we played some more Clone Hero. Oh my god, probably my favorite segment from last year. We got the Therapets in.
Our third question of the day. Is there any specific training that the animals receive?
Oh, I love this bit.
Personalities that...
So we got Brody and Missy, both the dogs in. Therapets is basically what it sounds like. It's therapy through pets. So they've got a whole bunch of volunteers who come in with their pets and they just spend time with patients. Sometimes it's just having that dog to kind of pet and cuddle, because dogs and animals in general give off the natural like relaxation hormones, at least that, if I remember it right, and it just helps kind of take people away for that little bit. So yeah, Therapets was so much fun. I really hope I can do something like that again this year. But as I say, we're pushing the bar for a lot of things that we do. But yeah, they're just so adorable. As you can see, pretty sure that's Missy, just chilling with Emily over there.
to kind of jump on the dogs having it.
Then flash forward a little bit. I channel my inner Jedi. And play Star Wars Connect. This was such a shambles. We were actually using a motion tracking camera. Gary got the Insta 360, I think it was called. It's just a duplicate of the segment, exactly the same, zero complete. I didn't know that one, Bliss. So that's what it is. But yeah, that whole thing was a shambles. I think I've changed costume. And this is where I almost caught hypothermia.
Okay.
So it was basically £5. And you could...
This just kind of hurts.
I mean, it might be, Bless. I don't fucking know. I know they release natural hormones and shit. Like to calm you down.
Sorry.
Yeah, £5. You were able to throw, like, get one of the team to basically throw a balloon at me. But we had 100 balloons. And I think I had asked the team to do like 75 water balloons. And then 25 mystery balloons. And the mystery balloons were filled with like mustard, ketchup, barbecue, mint sauce. They actually put Marmite in one of them, if I remember. Oh no, it was milk. I think it was milk.
Okay, I have.
But it was so cold.
Oh no, I dropped in. I have the same.
And how we randomized the balloons was we had ducks with little crosses on them. The team would pick up a whole bunch, depending on the donations, and then throw the appropriate balloon. It was awful. Like
Such a bad idea.
It really was a bad idea, Liam.
I was doing this. Do you remember? This was your idea.
I know.
Just that's the one, Adam. Yeah. As you can see, that's actually the lav up here. Just picking up all the audio.
All right, let's just keep his glasses. All right, let's get these back on your face. There's no glasses. It's just.
Yeah.
I won.
So yeah, Emily and Mike
I won.
done some Just Dance, which was sick. Again, this is kind of the takeover hour. I did come back.
What the hell?
Yeah. Also, the thing behind the R2D2 dress, R2D2 was like my first ever Halloween costume when I was a kid. So that's why we've done that. We done a chili here.
I really don't want to be close.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Also, this was doubled up with some Marmite.
Here comes the airplane.
Then followed by cream pie. Diane is fucking brutal with the cream pies. Yeah. I will say this dress will not fit me this year because I have gotten a little bit chunky.
Do you want?
So yeah, at this point we've raised 2,831. This segment was great. Called Causes Quiz.
Actually, with this rectangular flag.
Paul.
I was.
It's not a flag.
Is the youngest internationally recognized country in the world.
It sounds.
I just want to pull out the.
Country has the. You're correct.
That's why I was asking.
Liam has completed the first 2 categories. It's time for picture perfect.
So picture perfect, I basically had to describe
Now describe this to Emily with
a picture to Emily without using certain words, and Emily had to draw it.
It was in mid-February 1930.
I'm so proud of this one.
How many full rotations around the sun has Pluto completed since its discovery?
Right. So, Pluto, if I remember right, has planetary rotation. Oh, wished.
No discrimination against
guys,
Pluto.
I'm trying to math here. Right, so my brain
Pluto is a planet.
is telling me that Pluto, for some reason, takes 288 years to Earth's 1 to go around the sun. So therefore, it has not completed a full rotation since its discovery.
That's your final answer?
My final answer.
248 years. The answer is 0.
I was close with the 288.
You have
So
the
proud of
answer
that.
correct.
So again, I still don't know where I pulled that from. Like the 288. Obviously 288 years is wrong, but yeah. That was just stupid general knowledge I picked up, evidently. What was this?
24 hours in one go.
Nice. Yeah, go give Cause a follow. He's one
Oh,
of
yeah.
my-
This was blindfolded drawing, which was a disaster.
because yellow is the color of
It might.
trees.
I mean,
Does anybody else want to play?
I'm thick as mince, bless. What can I say?
Emily, what is it?
This was actually Jane's idea. Twister with shirts. So we took the concept of how many shirts from the previous year, but added it into a game of Twister. Twister being a childhood game. So the premise was, if someone donates, again, the £5, they can choose someone to put a t-shirt on. But when you...
We're comfortable.
Yeah, just my ass right in Mike's face. Just as well I've known him as long as we have. Yeah, you have people being like, yeah, put them all on Mike or put them all on Liam. So yeah, big shout out to Jane in particular for this one because she had the idea of combining these two, which was great.
It's also up for auction.
Because I think I played each of the games.
I don't want to know how many calories I burnt this weekend.
Oh wait, I was trying to see.
But I continue to keep my
Honestly.
t-shirts on. So I got pretty beefy.
Anyway, okay, so 3. Bump.
Oh.
Yeah. This will be a first.
thank you very much
Please.
for your
Pleased with your
insane generosity.
opportunity.
This
Of course.
weekend. Honestly, I'm totally stuck. 2.2.
1.
Go. How do you feel, Mike?
How do you feel?
Refreshed, actually. Oh, this is fresh from the fridge, you see. This isn't suffering anywhere near as much. Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Oh, it's on
Hannah,
Twister.
I'm sorry.
We will
Hannah
replace
had
Twister.
let us borrow her
Very
game of Twister that she has for her kids.
A triple cheeseburger for dinner, so I've got one brewing. There's also one called
And
Wendy's.
as voted
Wendy's.
by the community, we had another What's in the Box.
So this
Again, I will be putting out a poll for you guys to suggest
one of you's be able
what you want to come back.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have thought of that either.
And then flash forward to day 3. That was the other thing as well. We had the team do intros again. I know I've skipped Claire's. So look at this. We are on 3,733 at this point.
It's been a bit of everything and it's been absolutely.
Shit went a bit nuts.
And if eating a chill donate. So if that's my water bill, I want to say down to those inwards who these appreciate every last day. Yeah, thank you so much and enjoy.
Oh. Hey, better close that. Oh.
Yeah, just a bit of an understatement.
And welcome to day 3 of our annual fundraiser for St. Columbus Hospice. Over the last couple of days, we have had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of chaos.
I am semi-aware of the time.
Gotten rid of a lot of my hair on both my legs and chest.
So yeah, we done like wee intros like this.
More exercise. From the looks of things, big shout out Froster for that one. Let's go get started.
That one is so fucking smooth.
Let's go get started.
Like, that is beautifully smooth. Gary, nicely done on the transition over. Again, using the motion tracking camera there. And at the auction house.
Hello.
This was just...
Say from the hospice. That
People are like, what the fuck happened?
15 pence. Donated. Being thrown at me.
Mike with a 204, that was it. Hello.
The best on.
So yeah, we ran over like the weekend in general. Again, that's pretty much what we do each year.
I've got some nipple here.
Mike had won the auction, so like all the auctions closed. They closed an hour early because we set them up in Germany. Well, sorry, on a German laptop. So therefore it was an hour ahead because we'd planned to basically have the auctions finish at 1 p.m. local time. But they were set up on a German laptop 1 p.m. But that was 12 p.m. local time because it's an hour ahead. So yeah, we were just kind of like doing the auctions, rounding off who's what.
We're doing the not a raffle prizes.
Yeah, the not a raffle prizes. Because if we call it a raffle, there's laws and legalities. Shit. Just me? What bliss?
Is
Thank you.
yeah, good see you. Good see you. Next.
Hello? I've got a sneaky suspicion as to why. I think Anna just started streaming someone. But it would have been like the initial buffer. So yeah, we're kind of just doing the auctions, giving the prizes away.
Giving this away. However, I do need to play this. Set with dice. So we've got a magic. I don't even know if you're in the overlay giveaways, but
So yeah, 4,355. What are we getting prepped for here? Oh yeah, cutting my hair. Again, we basically cut my hair every year. We went for the monk. Basically, a reverse bowl cut. That was so funny. 'Cause the thing is, retail, they were worth nowhere near that. I think retail, it was probably like 30 quid. But you just went nuts for them. Again, obviously, part of the fun and like, you were donating for the charity, but yeah.
No. It's complete no. No. Nah.
Ignore that.
Actually, no.
Ignore
No.
that. That's
That was the one, bless, yeah.
what do we have? Okay, and I can shower. Again, thank you.
So yeah, this was another chili.
There was an eye.
Gary done it with me.
I'm gonna get myself pampered here, I guess.
Oh yeah, Emily and Anna done my makeup. Well, that was a wee zoom out to the boat suit side. Oh, it really was. Because Gary had basically said, like, if he pulls, like, or like struggles with the chili, he would donate like X amount. Oh my god, I'm a fucking steak. Again, 4,800. We're slowly creeping up. This is me doing my exercise segments, which I really hope I'm a lot fitter for this year. Because this took so long. I'd say this was probably the weakest bit of the whole weekend because I took so long for them.
Currently being killed with time.
2 or 3.
No. Rigged.
Also, I don't know what happened there.
So.
And obviously, Jane did show you the wonderful schedule. That
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Gary dropping quite a bit.
At this point, right?
Back, come on screen, please. It does. Oh, Neko, I'm exhausted. 50.
Yeah, Mike dropped 300, basically 350 quid to round them up to a K for the weekend.
Andy's coming. I don't. Oh. It's 5599. Oh, you. But the total, your numbers rounded up, Mike.
Thank you. Well, that's actually very. Thank you. You're welcome. That does mean Jane, Hannah, Gary. If there's enough chilies, Anna will join us. Has been broken.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically 5,600. We've done the team chili.
Yeah, guys, just thank you.
Hannah even joined us on this. There's always an echo during these segments. We're still trying to figure out exactly how to do the audio.
Don't worry, if you stick around to the end, you'll see Liam cry.
Well, this is the 5K.
Outlast House of Dairy.
So yeah, we're like just short of 6K.
With me, so I'm gonna.
We've hit the 6K. Wife doing chili with me.
100%. Yeah, chat.
And my mum dropped the last 290. Indeed, Bliss, yeah. That would be ideal, Adam, yeah. I mean, if you didn't. I appreciate that, Froster. You had already donated so fucking much. But yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, what is basically, I think I'm actually more emotional like now, because in the moment I was just so exhausted and like just so blown away, because we basically raised like fucking $3,000 on the last day.
Thank you.
Yeah. What this basically meant is I now need to jump out a plane via a skydive, not just jump out a plane.
Thank you.
It's heights are my biggest fear. Heights and dark water. Honestly, Adam, like, I think 1 year for sure. Because this year, my biggest nerve, the thing I'm going to be most nervous is about, is it's not my PC that we'll be using.
Thank you.
It will be either Gary's, probably Gary's, but it might be Mike's. And while I know their PCs can both handle shit, it's kind of like driving someone else's car. Like, you know your car. You know what your car can do. Its limits, how far you can push it, how little you need to kind of ease up on it.
Honestly,
That's my big worry for this year. And I've expressed that to Gary. And he's like, he understands. He totally gets it. Yeah. But I gotta do a skydive.
It's been quite fun going in, kind of.
So yeah, this is the kind of the goodbyes.
Hello, guys.
I'm just gonna let this play, if I'm being honest.
Energy, yeah. I'll give you my last bits of energy. This has been an insane weekend. I just want to quickly say thank you to all my mods who've been running all the giveaways, helping people how to donate and helping with the auctions, changing titles, the whole shebang. You guys have been absolutely amazing.
I get you, Adam. I think Gary's got some sort of ALD interface. I don't know.
Member of the production team up. To say a wee bits, I'm going to take a seat.
Oh shit, yeah, good point, Bliss.
Just to kind of soak it in and be like you guys just seen this. I'm gonna just pass this over to Mike.
Mike with a mic. So, again, what Liam was saying, thanks for everything this weekend. Like, you've all been absolutely amazing, and we reached the target, which means Liam has to jump out of the plane. So, I'm sure he's looking forward to that so much. But yeah, it's been, it's been great working on this weekend, same as last year. Like, absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for having me along.
That's fair, Adam.
Yeah, it's for a great cause, and we all had a lot of fun. And it actually wasn't too stressful this year.
Gary's been doing some events as well, so he's kind of honing in on his skills.
Yeah, no, that's Gary. Like, I'm not taking any credit for that. I pushed maybe like 2 buttons. I did nothing. But yeah, like, absolutely amazing weekend. So, thanks. Whichever. I mean, sure.
So yeah, this is my team. Amazing.
This microphone is very sway. Thanks. No,
this is Jane.
This has been very good fun.
Gary's partner.
Last year was pretty
also, it's fine.
Also been crazy.
Sorry.
And I think with doing it last year, it was my first time helping out with this sort of thing, so I was like, "Oh, what's going to happen?" But this year, it was quite fun. Yes, the microphone has been through a lot. It's been quite fun going in, kind of knowing what to expect, but then also there's surprises along the way. And the funnest surprise is reaching the goal, which is obviously the
I got you, dude.
So it's been really great to be able to do that.
When I see you getting passed over to you, I'll skip forward.
And time watching the stream as well. And it's been great. Bring on next year with more money and more chilies.
Yeah. If you watched last year's outro, I cried. But I'm not feeling it this year because I'm too tired. So Liam has worked me to the bone. I don't know how much I donated in the end, but I'm glad that we reached. There's a mark. I'll just goodbye, Emily. No, I'm really glad that I can work on something this kind of large. Like it's a surprising effort. I know it may look like you know, a room, like, and we do various activities in this room, but there's a lot of prep and a lot of planning that goes into it. So I'm really glad that we are able to raise a lot of money for an amazing cause, and Liam really is our captain. So
For sure,
congrats to our
Froster.
captain. With that being said, though, we have no idea what's in store for next year. Because guess what? Neither do we. Neither do we. Neither do we. But I can promise you it will be bigger, better, and I hope, I hope we raise money, or as much money, if not more, next year. So yeah, thanks for having us.
Oh, I live now again. Now back in.
This is Emily,
Exactly.
my longest known friend. Known her since we were both 10.
Yeah, no, it's always it's good to do it. It's insane. I am so tired, and I'm not even the one. In
He's
front
getting
of the
there,
camera
bless.
the whole time. Although I do make a lot of guest appearances here and there. I'm very excited to see Liam jump out of a plane. I've known Liam a very long time, and he is super scared of heights. So this will be fun. Thank you, Janice. I'm gonna enjoy that one. I'm gonna give you back to Anna, and we're gonna move on. But thank you very much.
The most honest words I can just say is, can I go home now? Nah. I think we're all exhausted, but it was so worth it. I think I can speak for everyone that, like, this is a very long weekend, but a very fun weekend. It's for an amazing cause. Everybody's putting all they have into it. That's why we're all standing here a bit like, but it's worth it, as I say. Thank you all on the other side, like the mod team that's running everything with the giveaways every hour, with keeping track of everything. Yeah, talking about giveaways, I think we still have a poster giveaway, I just remembered. Okay.
After, we'll do it after.
100% bliss. 100%.
Next stream. So be there, win one of those 3 posters. If you
Because like
don't
I
have the
could
version
not
of the
do the
original-
scale that we do. Like, yes, the 5 years prior to, or in fact, the 6 years prior to these events, it was 99.9% myself doing it. In fact, I'll say 95, because obviously we've got the mods running giveaways every hour. And we also had Emily pop round from time to time. But I would not be able to put on a show of this scale without the help, because I'm very, very bad for both not asking for help, but also micromanaging. And if I want to grow this to the scale that I want to grow it to, that needs to go. And I think you could ask every person on the team this year. I was a lot better with it. Wasn't perfect, far from it, and I was stressed as fuck at points. But I was a lot better with the not micromanaging, making sure every detail. I think it's a combination of I want it to be the best it can be, and also I don't want to bother people kind of thing. I'm really bad at asking for help. But these guys make it so much easier to ask for that help, because they want the same thing as me. They want us to raise as much money as possible to put on the best show possible and inflict as much torture on me as possible.
The second one and the special one for this year's event, we will, if it goes as planned, have one of the promotional posters for every upcoming year now. That's Liam's plan. We will see whether that's sufficient or not. But yeah, I'm a go because I want to go home.
I say that Liam has been an incredible. I'm not even joking when I say that Liam has been an incredible supporter for so long, and we've also known his mum Janice. And now in the last 2 years to get to know all of you guys is just amazing. And I think we just had no idea how much goes into this. And I was saying to the guys earlier, you know, they put in all this time, all this effort, and then massive donations as well. And honestly, I just think it's incredible. It's also an amazing reflection on your friendships, and I think it's really beautiful to see and really beautiful to be part of. So it's a really special one for us. And I always forget to thank you guys enough over there, donating, all the mods, all the people also donating prizes. I feel like I'm doing an Oscar speech, but I just really want you to know how much the hospice appreciate it, and I probably don't even know half the people involved, but I hope you all know that we really appreciate it. Yeah, and especially Liam, of course, the main man.
Also, I should add, Emily is wearing a 2025 charity t-shirt.
Yeah, and I can't wait to do the 7 Hills with you and see you jump out a plane.
But yeah, I'm going to try and keep this short. Thank you to everybody. I'm hiding Emily again. I'm so sorry you're being the one hiding all the time. That's 7 Hills. We are going to try and live stream that.
We managed to live stream a couple of them, but
Diane at the very least.
internet has been ass.
That we got for that. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody involved. I think I'm still being tortured as we speak, but hey, that's been kind of the theme of the weekend. You guys have been amazing. He's leaving me hanging. He's leaving me hanging.
This was so awkward. Thank you.
This has been an amazing team. Everybody's done such an amazing job. From, as I say, the mods, my production team here, everyone at the hospice.
Awkward.
Long.
This just makes things awkward.
Way longer than I thought.
You guess I need to talk to make sure you actually get the benefit of it. Oh.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I've probably missed stuff, but I have like zero energy. I'm going to get back, I'm going to shower, and I'm going to sleep. There won't be a stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Wednesday evening where we can chat, do the poster giveaway. And I need to arrange a lot because 2 weeks tomorrow, I'm going to be moving to live with my wife in Germany. My wife.
My wife.
It's going to be an emotional time. But I'll be back over here. I'm pretty. Do you think we've got permission to have used the room next year? We'll wait and see. Wait and see what happens. Oh boy, yeah. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But as I say, there will be another stream next year. Year 9.
That'd be funny, Bliss.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for that. I'm out of ideas, but I'm sure I'll think of something. But I'm not going to start planning that until at least Tuesday. So I love you all. Thank you. As I say, that's the one word that keeps coming to mind. Is that one word or 2 words? I don't know. I can't math.
Not really.
It's 2
Turtle
words.
now.
Cheers. That doesn't feel so sincere, but thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart. From me, my family, my friends, everybody here. You're truly the best community anybody could ask for. I love you all. Goodbye.
That timing, Froster. That timing is perfection. Holy sh... Oh, Phillips, thank you for the 107, my dude. The first 107 of the year. Also, some more lore for you, Turtle. But yeah, this was on the wedding day. When we got married, me in my suit, and the wife. Well, at that point, the fiance. But yeah, this was the live stream. Obviously, the kind of first chunk of time, because we were basically outside, I ran in to set this up and then ran back out. There's Kazi. That was Anna's maid of honor. Bridesmaids. Here comes the wife. Just hits me with a casual hi. So you end up getting moved. So the guy here on the left, that is Cause. He is one of our closest friends. He's actually lurking in chat, I think. And he was my translator for the wedding. We got Gary, my best man, my best friend, obviously myself, my wife, and then my wife's best, was it maid of honor? And yeah. And back there we've got Jane. Just behind her we've got Stray. Stray is Kazi's partner, also one of our very close friends. Just behind me we've got my mother. Just behind her we have Anna's dad. Gary's covering up just now. Behind Anna we have Anna's mum, and behind Anna's mum we have Hendrik, who is Anna's stepdad. I think so, bless you. I didn't know about the maid versus matron. So this is me putting the ring on the wife. Hey, Sloth, how you doing? We got the wrong ring. I just actually understood that. It fits us. Oh, Sloth, I'm so happy, man. Life is good. This is a sign in some shit. It makes it look like we're in a throuple. Because, like, we married Cause as well. This is I'm basically just signing the whole, like, yes, I confirm that I translated correctly, blah, 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 that he understoods, etc. Understoods? That's my mum's medication alarm going off. There's the maid of honor and my best man translating, and Gary being handed back his fucking passport that he forgot. It was either the morning or the night before. We said to him, remember and bring your passport. We get there, it's like, you got your passport? Oh, what? He fucking forgot it. Oh, the clap. It's a good clap. Got to get for passport too. Yeah. But yeah. And now I'm living in Germany. Hey Jabril, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Mia, sleep well. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for lurking. Appreciate you. Yeah. So life has been interesting, to say the least. I was just remembering that, yeah. Literally, as I was about to type, like, / I mean, I'm typing / raid, but yeah, you did. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Are you wanting me to summarize, Bliss? Don't put some music back on. Sorry, public. So, Bless is, from what I'm picking up, and from knowing Bless, wanting to change and better her future, as Bless has sadly been dealt quite a bad card of hands. Card of hands? Yeah. Hand of cards in life, as Bless has got numerous medical issues that lead to her being able to not walk very far, not be able to do all too much on the physical sides, but she's making a huge effort to change that. Because from what I can see here, the way it's going, Bless could potentially end up in a wheelchair, which obviously, if you can avoid, is definitely ideal to avoid. But Bless is aiming to do 3,000 steps a day for the first week, which to some people might not sound like a lot, but especially as someone who really hasn't been doing much myself recently, the fact that Bless struggles to go like 50 meters at a time without having to stop because of pain, 3,000 steps a day is fucking huge. You've already done 2 steps, which is huge. Yeah, exactly, Bless. So I don't know if Bless is wanting. Bless, are you gonna be doing like an Instagram page or anything, or like a what do you call it? A blog or something like that. Because Because I think that could be really good. One of another community's Discord sharing the journey. Fair. Also, Turtle, welcome into the server. I'm trying to see where this could go. Honestly, Blaze, feel free to pop it in the mental health chat. Because I think it could be quite good as well, especially in regards to the mental health side of things. As I say, that is up to you. Like, don't feel that you need to. But it could potentially be good for people to keep track of. And I mean, especially myself, like, keep track of it. Obviously, I'm DM away, but aye. Keep it up. You got this, Bliss. You fucking got this. I know you do. Also, Jabril, I realised you sent a message. How is Germany? I'm sorry. Germany's fucking great. It really is. I got back yesterday. That was a whole shenanigans. If you want to actually hear about everything that happened yesterday in terms of getting back, scroll back to like the start of the YouTube live stream and you'll be able to catch all of that up there. No managed 12 months without... Yeah. You got this, Bliss. This is... 2026 is the year. 2026 is the year. I know it. And if you're needing that motivation, just look at the cum-stained mouse mat. And be like, what would Docky do? If for whatever reason that actually does help, please use it. It's in my bed drawer. What now? So remember my Iron Brew mouse mat that I had? Just to clarify, it's not actually cum stained. It's just stained. Let's go, Red Mike. Guys, yous have been amazing. I know today's definitely been on the longer side. Usually I finish at 9 PM. It's 5 to 10. Scratch and licked it. Rather you than me. Mike, again, one of my closest friends. Love the guy to bits. He is playing a game there, Billions. I will say I am preparing for the end of this month a somewhat subathon type event week stream. More details to come, but it won't be a typical subathon as such. I'm going to have fixed content scheduled, and there will be added incentives that you can influence the content kind of thing. Yeah. Bless. Mental health chat. Keep us posted. I can give you a quick call, Adam, yeah. Positive only? Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, let's go show Mike some love. As I say, I'll be back on Wednesday. We will actually play some Minecraft. I love you all. See you soon.